Why might you feel cold whilst losing weight on a trial drug? Have you heard about retatrutide and wondered why some people taking it report feeling cold? It's a question that's come up in clinical trial discussions, and there's a real physiological explanation worth understanding. First, a quick but important note. Retatrutide is still an investigational medication. It's not licensed in the UK and it hasn't been approved by the MHRA or the EMA. It's only available through approved clinical trials, and you should never attempt to source it from unregulated suppliers. So, what makes retatrutide different? It targets 3 receptors simultaneously: GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon receptors. That triple action has a significant effect on appetite, calorie intake, and body weight, and those changes in turn can affect how your body regulates temperature. Here's why feeling cold happens. The most likely explanation isn't a direct effect of the drug on your body's thermostat. It's more to do with what happens when you lose body fat and reduce your calorie intake significantly. Adipose tissue, that's fat tissue, acts as insulation. It helps your body retain heat. As that decreases, some people find they feel colder than usual, particularly in their hands, feet, and extremities. There's also something called adaptive thermogenesis. This is a well-recognized process where the body reduces the amount of heat it produces in response to calorie restriction and weight loss. It's not unique to retatrutide. It's been observed with significant weight loss more broadly. Retatrutide does have a glucagon receptor component, and research suggests glucagon may play a role in energy expenditure and thermogenesis. But the clinical relevance of that effect on how warm or cold you actually feel day to day is still being investigated, so it shouldn't be overstated at this stage. One thing that is worth taking seriously is the possibility of nutritional deficiencies. Iron deficiency anemia in particular can develop when food intake drops considerably, and it can make feelings of coldness worse. If you're also experiencing fatigue, hair loss, or looking paler than usual alongside feeling cold, those symptoms together warrant a conversation with your doctor. A straightforward blood test can check for anemia and also assess thyroid function, which is another potential cause of cold intolerance. As for how common feeling cold actually is, published Phase 2 trial data doesn't currently give us precise figures for this as a discrete side effect. So while it has been reported, we can't say exactly how frequently it occurs. If you're participating in a retatrutide clinical trial and experiencing cold sensations, there are practical things you can discuss with your study team. Layering clothing, keeping your environment warm, and ensuring your diet is as nutritionally balanced as possible are all reasonable approaches. But please do not adjust your dose independently. Any changes must be agreed with your clinical trial team. That's not just a formality. It's essential for your safety and the integrity of the trial. If your cold intolerance is persistent, or if it's accompanied by other symptoms like fatigue, pallor, or hair loss, contact your doctor or your study team. These symptoms together could indicate something that needs investigating, and it's always better to flag them early. If you're acutely unwell or concerned, contact NHS 111. In an emergency, call 900 999 or go to your nearest A&E. To recap, feeling cold on retatrutide is most likely linked to fat loss and reduced calorie intake rather than a direct drug effect. Nutritional deficiencies, particularly iron deficiency anemia, can make this worse and are worth ruling out. Any concerns about your symptoms should always be discussed with your doctor or clinical trial team. Never manage them alone. This video is for general information only and is not a substitute for personalized medical advice. Always speak to a healthcare professional about your individual circumstances. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your questions. And if you want more content like this, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the Bolt Pharmacy channel.